Welcome to UnCloned Team. My name is Audria Richmond and I am your marketing and launch strategist. I'd like to welcome you back to this 10-part video series. Now, if you are tuning into this series and this is your first time, then all you got to do is click the link in the description to watch all of the previous videos leading up to part 9. But if you have been tuning into this series, welcome back to part 9. Now, in this video, we're going to talk about when profitability and individuality crash. Now, some of you all may be thinking, okay, well, what does that mean, Audria? I really don't know what you're talking about. So let me make it plain and crystal clear for you. Have you ever been told to copy and paste somebody and you will be A-okay to success, right? You know what I'm talking about. Copy my course and then you're going to be successful. Do my webinars just like this and you're going to close more deals. Like if you've been copying and pasting your way to success, you probably are looking at me with the side eye right now because we all are guilty of copying and pasting what we believe and see out in the world as successful and real, right? So in 2016, I had a pivotal moment in my business because everything in my business was going grand, but I should have been like really thankful. And I wasn't because I was constantly being compared to other people who were nowhere near on the same caliber as me. And so for the life of me, while I'm making money, I'm still trying to figure out like what makes me different. What makes Audria unique? And so one of the major things that makes me unique is my creativity. And I realized that when I came online, I had took this entire creativity, like this creative side of me, balled it up, shrinked it, and threw it in the trash can. And I said, no, like I need to actually go back in the trash can and get that creativity and infuse it in my work. And so I began to get really curious about my thoughts, my emotions, my feelings, my individuality, and really get clear on those things. And so that's when UnCloned Life was born. So when UnCloned Life was born, I just knew that I didn't want to be a cookie cutter version of the successful people or what everybody had perceived to be a success. And so I got to a point where I said, you know what would Audria do? And so when you ask yourself, what would I do? What you're doing is allowing yourself to trust yourself. You are allowing yourself to like take a step back, stop being judgmental around the situation and really ask yourself, what would I do if I didn't care what nobody thought? What would I create if I didn't care about people laughing or thinking it was stupid or whatever the case may be? What would you create? And so oftentimes we don't do these very creative and innovative things because we've been told that it's certain paths you have to take. It's certain books you got to read. It's certain courses you got to be in. It's certain ways you have to do things if you want success, when success is really in your individuality. You become profitable when you fully accept who you are, when you fully accept what makes you different. And so for me, that was creativity. So boom, just like that, UnCloned Life was born and we created a movement of people who wanted to be themselves, trust themselves, and not be around here being mini clones, right? So the lesson here is be the person that knows you best, which is yourself. Trust yourself, give yourself grace, and be first to do it first, because believe me, you is profitability and being first to do it. So in the last video, in the next upcoming video, video 10, part 10, we're going to talk about its winning season and what it means to really step into an uncloned life. So I really do appreciate you for tuning in for this 10-part video series, and I can't wait to see you in part 10. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good day. Peace out.